How's it going today, Tastemade? Today, I'm gonna make for you a dish I grew up with, Fideo. It's pasta cooked with a beautifully delicious broth, but we're serving it up ramen style. You gotta check this out. My abuelita, she used to fry her pasta. We're gonna take all of the fat out of it, make it a little bit of a healthier version by just toasting it in the oven. I've got boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I've got some salt that I'm gonna season with, and some black pepper. Now I'm gonna throw my chicken on. Okay, so to start our broth, what I've got is onion and garlic. I'm just gonna dice this up real small. For our garlic, I'm just gonna slice it up. We're gonna go medium to high heat on this, throw in some oil. We have our onions and garlic in the pan. As that's sweating, I'm gonna start toasting our spices as well. Right here I have cumin or cumino. Has a nice earthy flavor. Have some Mexican oregano. I also have some white pepper. Gonna hit it with some salt to season. And then I have fresh bay leaves and fresh thyme. You can also use the dried, but the fresh again is always gonna have the most flavor. So right here we're just sweating our ingredients, not going for a full-blown caramelization. The goal is just to start building flavor, toasting those starches, getting all of these ingredients to open up. Chicken is ready to be flipped. Everything's working. I'm gonna go grab my pasta out of the oven. Absolutely beautiful. This is what you're looking for. Nice, even toasting. As soon as your onions start to become translucent, go ahead and add in your tomatoes. These are just canned crushed tomatoes. Now we're gonna add our water. Our water's in, so now we have a little bit of our chicken base. Using a lot of different seasonings, flavoring components for this. That's what the pasta's gonna grab. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt just to kind of bring out more of that flavor. I'm gonna grab my pan to put my chicken on. Now that our broth is at a boil, we're gonna take our pasta, just gonna snap it in half to make it easier to work with. Pasta's in, we're gonna let that cook, become al dente. Just keep it at a really low simmer. So we're gonna add a sunny side up egg to our Mexican Fideo ramen because who doesn't love egg in their ramen, right? The key to making the perfect sunny side up egg is a good amount of oil and not cooking it too fast. Hit it with a little bit of salt. All right, so my egg's done. My pasta only has a few minutes left. I'm gonna start getting my garnishes ready. All right, so this is what we're gonna do with our watermelon radish. I'm going to slice it. I'm gonna slice up our avocado. You know it's ripe when it peels right off, just like that. Last but not least, we're gonna cut the chicken. You wanna slice it nice and thin, that's what we're going for. It's gonna make it easier to pick up and twirl with the pasta. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pasta, put it in our bowl, add in our broth. I'm gonna throw in our chicken just right on top. Start adding our garnishes, our watermelon radish. Got some of our pickled onions. It's gonna add a nice kind of like acidic flavor and really cut through all of that richness. Add some of our avocado. And of course, we can't forget our beautiful egg. Just throw that right on top. Got some beautiful fresh cilantro right here. And to add some nice texture, Mexican Fideo Ramen. Bam! I gotta make sure abuelita would approve. Taste this. Yep, that broth is definitely up to par. Let's get some of these noodles. When you toast the starches, it creates this nuttiness, and then you cook it in the broth. It grabs all that flavor. It's absolutely delicious. I know abuelita would approve. It tastes just like it does at my restaurant. You gotta try this. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I'm done.